Hey. All right. I'm gonna try to make this the quickest video that I can. Just quicker than most of mine, but it's always hard for me to do so because I don't know, I just get carried away with myself, I guess. Anyway, um, let me touch base on a few things. Obviously, I haven't been out here for a while, and it's just been not only has like my life been insanely busy, but um, I guess like the process, the journey is like really intense, especially like it's always been intense. Um, and then when you start like realizing what it is, it's like something that you don't know whether, and most people can probably relate to me when you say this, because at first you probably think like you're just like paranoid or you're like crazy, like why are these thoughts coming in your head? And then like the universe like places them and like they won't go away, and it's like what the fuck, like you're not even trying to think about certain shit, and like you'll be thinking about it and it'll be completely nuts. It's and so you think like for a little bit like what the fuck is wrong with me, you're going crazy. And then anybody who knows that this process you do get like signs. And if you're like as far as in your process as I am, your intuitiveness like is at an all time high, like it's like that it's never been before, like. And if so many things haven't happened in the way that they did, I wouldn't even believe what the hell was going on, but they have, and I do, and that is what it is. I want to start off by, there was like, let me see, 3 Wednesdays ago I made this video and it was called like twin flame, burden or blessing. Okay, twin flame, burden or blessing, whatever. And basically that's what it was, like whether it's a burden or a blessing. And obviously, although it can feel like the biggest burden because it can definitely, um, it's a blessing in disguise for whatever reason. Now, whether that's like for just like your physical or not physical, your like emotional and mental and spiritual growth or whatever. Um, that's how I like to look at it. That's what it really is there to do. And that should definitely be your main focus. Most people's main focus that I've like is union. Not most people. I mean, just like a lot of people, especially there's a lot of people that think that they are, and you can just tell in the first like 2 seconds. And I hate to say this, that it's like that's not what it is. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I remember this one lady was telling me, and I'll never say the names, and I'm not like trying to put anybody down, but they were saying, and they didn't come to me personally. It was just something I seen. And I would never do that to somebody that came to me personally, obviously, but it was something that I seen, and they were saying how in their twin flame thing that they could never see themselves being mean to their twin flame, like something like they couldn't even call him a name. And I'm like thinking like, well then, I don't know, at least in my experience, I feel like you are mean to your twin. I mean, not if you're in union, not anymore, but like in the beginning, yeah. And that's only because they mirror you and you don't like some of the things that they have, the attributes they carry, but those are also attributes you carry within yourself that you're too blind to see. Therefore, you call them out in their bullshit when it's really your own bullshit. Okay. So, what is the purpose behind the whole twin flame thing? Now, we all know that the main purpose that everybody has came to the agreement on is union, right? Okay. Which it might be for some of you. Now, for me personally, my perception is different than most, and my perception is clearing karmatic ties. Now, this shit is like shit that I've never even like thought about or dealt with until it was brought to me. And I mean, obviously, when you learn about the whole twin flame thing, you learn that it's karmatic thing that's like tied to you, whatever. Um, and like past lives. Okay, so I always wanted to receive like past life acknowledgement. Okay, but I never thought I would, and I did. So there's a little story behind this. And on Friday, not last Friday, Friday before last Friday, um, I was washing my dishes. It was about noon. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible. I was washing my dishes. It was about noon. I heard 3 times, and anybody who watches my channel knows that I usually hear things 3 times because I tend not to listen to the things first 2 times I hear them. Because anybody who's like an intuitive person, you know that it's not like a voice. You don't, I mean, you hear, but it's like you. So you have to differentiate between what is your thinking and what is like guidance, spiritual, like in different realms, whatever the hell it is. I don't like to like I said, put technical terms on shit that is just new to me. Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and give a freaking class about things that I just know my own personal experience, and if you want to go with that, you go with that. Um. Anyway, oh, I was doing my dishes, and then I was told to look at, and at first I thought I was getting like Bible scriptures or whatever, but that's not what I was getting. Okay, so don't freaking turn off my channel. Just wait. Okay. I was told to go look at Revelation 7:9, okay? And I was washing my dishes and I was like, what? You know, and I kind of knew what I was being told, and then I heard it again. Okay, Revelation 7:9. Okay, and for anybody who knows, like, I don't have the Bible memorized. I don't like to, I go to the Bible in certain times when I hear things like that because I know that I'm being shown things, but it's not like I'm somebody who like memorizes shit and shoves down people's throats. That I know. Okay. So anyway, so then I heard it a third time. Revelation 7:9. Okay, so I go and I look at the verse. Okay, I read the verse, and I can't even remember what the verse said because that was not the point of me my whatever I was hearing. So I was told, once I opened the page, I read the verse, and then I was told to look up. As I looked up, there was a reference. Now this reference was this person's name and then 713. Okay, I didn't necessarily know. I was like, okay, you know, whatever the hell that means. And like that's where I get irritated with like these signs and shit, and or this guidance, because it will like show me things. I'm like, what is the point of this? Why? Like, it's just irritating to my life. Okay. But I gotta stop doing that. And I know, don't do that. Don't do what I do. Don't be like that. Be thankful that you get shit like this. If you're getting like serious, be thankful, but it can get annoying. Um, so I didn't know whatever that meant. So then later that night at around like 11, okay, I was watching this movie, 11:37 exactly, actually. I was watching this movie and my channel had changed automatically. My channel changed. My remote was on the fireplace, so like I didn't hit it. It just changed. The channel that it changed to was 529. That movie was The Prophecy, okay? That's what this movie, and this movie was made in like 1995. I don't know. I never seen it before, but I guess they got like 5 of them because I looked it up. Anyway, so this movie came on at 11:37, okay, which still had that 713 in it, okay. So it kind of confirmed that when I told you guys before that this shit will lead you to bigger truths. If you want to see it that way, it will. Um, and like I said, I'm not like this. You believe whatever you want to believe. I know what it is. I'm not shoving nothing down anybody's throat, though. Like I said, this shit, there's no way. And if you were to use your brains, okay, and common sense tells you that all this twin flame nonsense or all this, and don't like get me wrong, I'm not putting the shit down. I'm just saying, because, and I can talk like that because I'm going through the experience. So, and it's annoying. But it is what it is, and you can't stop it. So what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, it just kind of led to confirmation that that's exactly what it is meant to do. Okay, there's bigger shit at play that's coming in, and it's gonna be coming in faster and faster, and shit is gonna definitely be happening 7. Okay, this month we already know all the shit that's been happening now. 7-9. Okay, those are the two numbers, but it's also that related to the 7-13. Okay, these are imperative numbers, and I have still yet to completely get the meaning of these numbers. Okay, but I've seen them. I'm gonna tell you, this is the craziest shit that's happened. Okay, so whatever. So I seen that shit, and I didn't really pay too much. Okay, even after the whole my channel changing, I still didn't pay too much attention to it, and I didn't understand that 713 with that person's name until Wednesday, July 13th. And now I got two things that related back to what I was told the Friday before that. Okay, so I had on that date 713, I did a reading for myself. Okay, and my reading was really just like kind of, I was asking them if they were, and it was like a personal conversation, but whatever. I'm going to give you little bits and pieces of it. I was just kind of doing a reading and asking, like my angels or whatever, if they were like disappointed in the fact that I wasn't using my gifts the way that I should be, because I know like I'm supposed to be on this shit all the time, and not just on YouTube, just like, you know, practicing my whatever. I don't even know. I don't even want to say I practice it, because it's not, it's like just a gift. I mean, I guess I could, like, I do need to practice and like get more like in tune with like I said, differentiating between my thinking and my guidance. There's a big difference, and it's kind of hard to differentiate, and that's why I like to hear things 3 times, and they know that shit, and then they'll give it to me like that. So if it's really important, I will hear that shit 3 times, and when I hear something 3 times, I know what it is. Anyway, so 713. So I was doing this reading, okay, and there was like one question I asked, if they were disappointed in me for not like continuing with my videos, or just taking a, not continuing, but like taking a break, or like pausing it, or like putting a stall to the process. Basically, I was like putting a wall in front of the shit, like boop, nope, I'm kind of done with it for the second. Anyway, they weren't, and they're not, and they understand. They told me that I was supposed to take like a different route to my channel. Okay, I don't know necessarily what that route is yet, because like I said, it doesn't come in like that. Anybody who is like an intuitive person